I wanted to talk to you today about the Statement of Financial Position. That's a form that a lot of people aren't used to filling out, but if you've ever applied for a loan or plan to, it's one that the bank is going to ask you to complete, probably the first form that they give you. All it is really putting your entire financial position down on paper. So if you're a small business owner or an entrepreneur or an investor, you're going to have to get used to the idea that your personal finances are just as important as any business interests that you have. The bank is going to want to make sure that you co-sign, and so they want to know exactly everything about your financial position. So this form it's got many different ways to fill it out. You can actually get the one from the bank and complete that, but I think it's kind of a good idea to fill one out and keep it and update it once a year, twice a year, 3 times a year, every time you fill out a loan request. It's easy to do, and it's easier to maintain. So if you've got one already, you can fill it out. So it's really basically got 4 parts to it. The first part is the statement of who you are and what your income is, maybe from a payroll paycheck that you get every week. And if you're married, it'll be you and your spouse. And then the next part is where you list your assets. So if you've got a home or you've got a car, some rental income properties, you're going to list all of those along with any stock funds or 401ks that you have, anything that would be considered an asset. Now you also want to show the bank what you earn from any income property that you have. So you'll put that in there as well. Then the next part is the liabilities. That is the debts that you owe. That would be mortgage payments, car payments, any other loans that you might have, and then you're going to show the total amount of what you still owe along with any payments that you make. Now, if you've ever taken an accounting class, then you know assets equals liability plus net worth. So you can figure out your net worth by just taking your assets and subtracting your liabilities, and then that will show your net worth. It doesn't really give a whole lot of information about how much money you might have available to spend on things, but banks want to know that as well. So I think those are all the 4 parts that there are, and it might sound confusing, but when you see it on paper, it's really not that bad. What I've done is I've created a kind of a simpler form than maybe some of those that you'll see from the bank. I'm more than happy to share it with you. It's just an Excel file. You can save it on your computer, update it whenever you want. And I'm happy to talk it through with you or show you how to use it. So if you want one, you can either email me at mary@thebusinessteacher.com, or you can go to the website, thebusinessteacher.com, and sign up for one there and download it yourself.